What up, everyone? Welcome to the show. Bitcoin absolutely running right now. As you can see here, right now the current market cap of all of cryptocurrency is sitting right above that Fibonacci retracement level, the 0.786. So things are going according to plan. I mean, that's how it is. You know, things are, you know, this is going to be the it's going to be the 7th week, yeah. 7th green candle, or 7th positive candle, however you want to look at it, for the week. For the total crypto market cap. Just incredible stuff here. If we can maintain this Fibonacci retracement level, you know, get a close above this 2.267. Right now, as you can see, we're sitting at 2.273 currently. If we can close above this level and build our way up, test as support, you're looking at new all-time highs. In fact, we're very close to, you know, in terms of weekly closes, we are very close to the all-time high of 2.40. I mean, we're only a few billion off, like close to 13 billion. So it's getting interesting. It's getting very interesting. Also, we're going to be looking at Ethereum here. Currently sitting at $3,954. That thing, absolute rip week. You know, we had a lull period, like the last 2 weeks, as I was talking about, we were having just, you know, some sideways movement. When you look here at the daily, and that is, you know, the sign of continuation. When you are seeing an accumulation factor where you got a clear support line and a clear resistance line, you're just seeing accumulation up and down. Once you break that support line or that resistance line, then you're just going to fly up. The you know, the selling demand drops. There's no more selling at this level, and now the next selling demand, you know, starts at the next Fibonacci retracement level, which has happened, and we're still going up. We're still testing that, you know, that all-time high. We're getting closer and closer to that all-time high, which is at 4,300. So we will see what happens. Another thing that's the hot commodity right now is NFTs, man. That's the new thing. These new projects, we're going to highlight some of them today. Some of the ones that I personally like and some that I personally hold. Also, we're going to be looking at websites that feature future project drops. That way you can get in on the original minting. You don't have to pay for aftermarket prices. Yeah, I'll take it off slow mode. Did you get a cipher kick? I got 3. They sold out in like 10 minutes. Make a tweet about it. I can't show you my wallet. I got a couple. Oh, can I move it? No, it doesn't do anything. I got a pair of Yeezy Ice Blues and some metallic Jordans and purple Chucks, which I don't care that much about. The purple Chucks. It'd be interesting to see how much they go for on the aftermarket. There's only 300 or so. They cost 80 each, but if you bought in bulk, if you bought 2 at one time, it was 70, and if you bought 3, it was 60. So I just did 3 and spent 180. Yeah, they're already sold out, I think. I'm pretty sure they're done. They sold out in like 10 minutes. There'll be other seasons though. This is just season 1. So there's definitely going to be more to come. I'm in. If you join their Discord, the creator talked about how there's going to be plenty of seasons to come. There's a bunch more coming out, so Yeah, they'll definitely, I think they'll blow up, because he said he's only making, like, you know, like, each shoe is going to be pretty limited, regardless of it is a common or a rare. But, like, each silhouette's going to be very limited. And once the Cardano NFTs start getting more popular, it'll definitely start to, like, go up in price. You'll probably see all of the cipher kicks get sold at the same time. Go back to 2 o'clock. Yep, here they all are. You can see which ones were in the season 1 drop. See what the legendary was. There's a couple legendaries, I think, or a few legendaries. I can't go back any further. Legendaries have the gold background. Wait, is that mine? Mine is 0163. Oh yeah, here's the one I got. Or one of them. This is the Yeezys. Oh. Yeah, yeah, first you gotta get the cryptos. You gotta buy the cryptos, and then you gotta transfer them to a separate wallet. And then once you have them in your wallet, then you can start, using them to get things. So, like, see if I can expand this. You can't really see it. Let me see something real quick. So, this is one of the wallets for Cardano. You have to buy the cryptocurrency off the exchange, which is like Coinbase. And once you have it in your Coinbase account, then you transfer that currency, that cryptocurrency, to one of these wallets. So like there's multiple different wallets for different cryptocurrencies. So like I have a MetaMask wallet, which is MetaMask is they're an Ethereum based wallet. So you basically can hold Ethereum in tokens that are built on the Ethereum network. So there's a bunch of like tokens that are built on the Ethereum network. So all Ethereum-based NFTs are you can purchase using the MetaMask wallet. Then there's two wallets for, well, there's actually three wallets for Cardano, but right now the main one that's being used for NFTs is a wallet called Nami. Yeah. And you basically, it's a Chrome extension that you, so this is just their website, but you download the Chrome extension and then you make your account and then you can transfer your Cardano to the Nami wallet. And I wish I could show you, but like you can see here, this is, you can't see it because I have my screen cut off. You can't see the right side of my screen, but there's a little, on the little extension I hit the button and it drops down my little wallet like this picture here, and I can see the NFTs in there, and I can click on them and they pop up. And then I should be able to copy them. So let me see here. I should be able to copy the asset and put it into, like if I go to my Nami wallet and pull up the NFT and copy the asset, I should be able to put it in the search. Oh no, I guess that doesn't work. I don't know how this search works. I don't even know what this is. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Cypherpunk? No, that's not it. I don't know. I have to. There's a lot that I still have to figure out, but you cannot link the wallets to your bank account now. You have to go through the exchanges. Now, I know on the MetaMask wallet you can buy Ethereum straight, like. You can buy it straight off the Ethereum. Well, maybe you can buy Ethereum straight by. I think by bank account. It says Wire lets you use a debit card to deposit Ethereum right into your MetaMask account. So maybe with the MetaMask wallet you can just do it straight through there, so you don't have to go through an exchange. I don't know if you can do that with the Cardano wallets yet. The Yoroi wallet is only a mobile app, so they have a website, but they're all the utility is on their mobile app. And let me see here. You can't buy anything on the mobile app. You can only transfer. So I guess you still have to buy, if you're gonna buy Cardano, you have to buy it off of Coinbase and then transfer it over to your Yoroi wallet, which is what you should do anyway, because you can stake your ADA and it can earn you money in the long term. Same with the Nami wallet. I have it staked, so I'm earning money while it's just sitting in my wallet. You earn about, the more you have staked, the more you earn. Right now, I earn about like one or two Cardano per 5 days. So it's like, what, $3 or $4 every 5 days, which isn't terrible, but. And then once CNFT.io is back up and running, then we'll get to see what the price action is on these, because right now they got a huge influx of traffic in the last week, so they have to upgrade their database. apparently, and so they are in the process of doing that. I was hoping I could find a legendary in here and see what the legendary looks like. Oh, here's a legendary. Someone damn copped this. It's got like the robot legs, and I don't even know, is it the Wotherspoon or whatever? Or I don't know what colorway that is, but Coinbase links to the oh, it's called Cypher Spoon. So that's probably the Wotherspoons, yeah. Yeah, Coinbase is linked to your bank account. So you pull the money from your bank account into Coinbase. So you have to do that transaction. Then once you have your money in your Coinbase account, then you can purchase the cryptocurrency. Once you have the cryptocurrency, then you can just transfer that to your wallet. And then once it's in your wallet, it's good. Then you can start purchasing NFTs. You have to be quick though, man. This thing sold out like in 10 minutes, and the website was slow. So I wish you could like click on the collection. But that is definitely a that's gonna go for a lot. Guarantee that's gonna go for a lot. These are all gonna go for a lot. The zombie legs. Oh, no, fuck this. Oh, I lost my place. Why does it keep screwing up? I'm trying to... The zebras. They're an epic. The purple chucks. Someone got the vulcanized Converses. I just posted a tweet. And added Cypher Kicks to see if we get some people to come in here. Maybe Cypher Kicks will retweet that. Let's look at some of the commons. Dang, I wouldn't mind getting this common. The damn Comme des Garçons Converses. That's a good pull for a common. A nice one to pull is going to be those Yeezy, the original Yeezys, like the 750s or whatever. What were the original Yeezys called? Yeah, whenever they drop the Yeezy 750 one in a season, that's gonna be a hot one, I guarantee. The Sean Zombie, the zombie leg Witherspoon. or Wotherspoon, whatever you want to call it. What's the dividing line mean? Is that like sold? Oh, sent and minted. More of these ice blues were minted. So yeah, this was like a common one. This is probably the best one I got though, even though it's common. I don't know if the Travis 4s were in this drop. Let me see what those look like again. Okay. I don't think those were in this drop. Maybe they were. Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, they were in there. Those are probably gonna be a hot commodity. It'll be very interesting to see what these all go for on the aftermarket. These were considered epic. The Night Yeezys. What makes them epic? Because this is just considered rare. I guess it's the legs. The purple legs, maybe. Oh, here's the epic. Or the legendary, I mean. This is the other legendary. I don't know what makes this legendary and the others not. It's the same shoe, same legs. Why is this one legendary and not? I don't see anything different about these two things. Huh, that's interesting. Don't know why this one's considered epic or legendary and the other is not. I can't see a difference in them. I don't see any difference between these two. It's just the background. Are they still getting minted? Like, I still see kicks getting minted, but it's definitely not happening anymore. There was only 2% legendary from 350 NFTs, so what is that? That's like, what, seven legendaries in this drop? Because 2 per 100 and then one per 50. So yes, there's 7 legendaries. We've seen 2 of them in here. There's a zombie Travis Scott. That one's probably gonna go for a lot. all you do is send the ADA to the account, like to the address. They put an address on their website, so like you go to their website, there was a link right here, it just said buy. You put in the address that like your wallet address, you copy and paste it in this thing and hit buy, and then it gave you an address that you were supposed to copy, and then you go into your wallet and you hit send, and then you send the amount of ADA that you know, for 3 you send 180, for 2 you send 140, and for 1 you send 80. And once you send that amount, then like a minute later you receive the NFTs in your wallet. So it's random. Like you're not picking and choosing. I put in for 3 and I got 3 commons, so I got kind of unlucky, but I still think that these will be, you know, pretty. I mean, at bare minimum, I could see the floor for these going to like 200, especially with how little there are. There's only 350. So, and we'll just see what the creator of this has to offer in the future, like when the next season's coming. Review the drop. The drop was extremely quick. You had to be on your toes. Like I said, they sold out in like 10 minutes. So thoughts on when ETH will consolidate? When will ETH consolidate? Well, that's a good question, because I mean, if you're looking at the daily chart here, we've you know, reclaimed this 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level, which is at 3,800, and I could see, you know, price action testing this level back as support. So, you know, this 3,800 level again, because as you can see, I mean, with like standard crypto technical analysis, when you claim a, you know, a level of a Fibonacci retracement level, you always come back down and test as resistance. I mean, it happened several times, you know, the last few weeks in between the 618 and 0.5, and then once we blasted through the 618 level, it was like we didn't even get a chance to test the 618 as support, which is kind of interesting. I mean, the price action was so fast. There was no test of the 618, which, I mean, you don't necessarily need a test. What I would like to see for continuation is some sort of support test. Now, I don't have a crystal ball or anything. I don't know if it's going to be, you know, at the all-time high, which is 4,384, or if it's going to be back down here at 3,800, or if we fall back through and come back to the 618. I don't know. I think it's very unlikely that we come back all the way down to the 0.618. It's definitely possible. A lot of it obviously depends on what Bitcoin does as Bitcoin approaches that 52K mark, which is this trend line that I have drawn out here. So right now it's kind of a waiting game, right? You know, price action sitting in between Fibonacci retracement levels. It's pretty extended right now. I mean, that's pretty vertical for the last few days. I would expect to see some sort of fallback, just based on, you know, just how general price action works, right? I mean, you can't maintain this level of growth for that long. There's going to have to be a sell-off period. And I mean, you're kind of seeing that now at the 4K mark. So I would like to say watch that 3,800 level. That's where that 0.786 is. If we get a fall below that, a significant fall, then our support area is 3,540. That's that is a price action support. So anywhere in these three levels here, 786 Fibonacci, which is at 3,800, 3,540, which is a price action support, and then 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, which is 3358. In my opinion right now, like I said, I don't have a crystal ball, and I'm not always right, but to be a sound trader and a sound investor, you don't usually want to buy into things that are, rocketing up, right? Because you could just buy at the top. Like, let's say, there's probably a handful of people who bought here at 4K Ethereum, and it's already sold off down to 3,950. I mean, that's not a lot. It's only $50. But, if this retraces back down to 3,800, you could have bought down here at 3,800, and you're saving yourself $200 per coin, depending on how much you're investing, obviously. But yeah, standard advice for investing and trading is you don't buy into extensions. So like this was considered an extension, right? We had this laboring period here for literally almost a month, like right August 7th. We were in the middle of these two Fibonacci retracement levels, this green zone. Let me go ahead and zoom it in for you so you can see a little bit better. So we were sitting in between this dark green zone, which is between the just to give you a reference, between the 0.618 Fibonacci and the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. So we're just sitting in here from August 7th all the way up until the 31st of August. So basically 3 weeks. And that's how that this is called an accumulation period, and that's a good time to purchase, right? When your price action is pretty non-extended, right? You're not going too far up the trend line. As you can see here, I've drawn out this trend line here, and we've just blasted off from it. So could there be another period of accumulation? Yes. Could there be a sellback? Yes. Like you can see right here, from the bottom, we had this strong push up. Now, you could have bought, during this strong push up, but you're taking a risk, right? If you buy up here at the top of this Fibonacci retracement, there's a good chance that it could fall back down. Obviously, you didn't do that, and you still would have been fine. It's just you're just weighing out risk, right? Because you can't tell the future. So like, for all we know, this could keep going up. This could moon. I mean, it really could, but it could also fall back down. So you're just trying to weigh out your risk percentages. And the higher percentage trade is to wait for a sell-off, wait for a retracement back to a level of support to buy in. And that's kind of the best way to play it. Otherwise, if you buy in at a high and it does end up retracing, and so you're sitting there at the high holding the bag, you got to just wait around and hope that the price action reclaims that high that you bought in at, and then you can start making profits and taking profits off the table. So that's kind of my long-winded explanation on that. So back to the relevant question. Is this a good time to purchase Ethereum? I would wait and see. I'd wait and see what it does in the next couple days. I mean, if it moons up to the all-time high, I still wouldn't purchase. That's just how maybe I'm too conservative. I just don't want people to lose money, right? Like, I don't want people to heed my advice and then lose money. And by the way, this is not like set in stone financial advice that I'm giving. This is just trading strategies. I would like to wait for price action to fall to a level of support. I don't want to buy into something that's increasing. I want to buy into something that's either trading sideways or decreasing, and it confirms a level of support, and I buy in there. So yeah, that's kind of my take on Ethereum. And I appreciate the subscription. Also, this is still a small channel, but you know, we are trying to build a community here. I'm also on Twitch, and we're just trying to build a technical analysis community. No problem, man. And if you want to, you can follow me on. I have my Twitter, and I also have. Well, I just have my Twitter in the above the chat. You follow me on there. I have my Twitch link in there, and I also am. I'm posting pretty regularly on there, price action stuff, because I only stream from 2 to 4 Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if you want to stay up to date on the daily, I'm constantly posting technical analysis charts and stuff like that regularly. But I appreciate your question, man, and I wish you all the luck. Anchor is approaching that 11-cent mark again, and a critical downtrend point. Is this off the 4-hourly? This trend line, this is off the 4-hourly. It's a pretty good trend break for Anchor. Would just like to see I would like to see a daily close above that 11-cent mark and hold. We got the daily close above the 11-cent here, and we weren't able to hold it. I want a daily close above that 11-cent mark, and then I want to see that Fibonacci retracement level held as support. Once it can confirm that support, then we can build up to the next level, which is at 13 cents. And then once you get to the 13 cents, then you're hitting the 618, which is the big kahuna. Once you claim the golden number, and it's off to the races. Big accumulation zone here, though. Very large accumulation zone. And once we get that break up to the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, which is at 13 cents, you're going to see some crazy price action for Anchor. Like, you want technical analysis on Shiba, or my general fundamental thoughts on Shiba? I personally am not the biggest fan of Shiba, but we can look at it here. So, someone has asked about this before. I have previous drawings out here. So, where'd you say you bought in at? You bought in at 690, which would be, let's go ahead and mark that out. Alright, we'll mark out 690 here. There's 724. Alright, here's where you bought. Basically, you said you bought in at 690. So you bought at a low, which is actually pretty good. Very interesting price action here. Let me draw out a Fibonacci retracement here. Let me pull this out to the weekly to get a bigger, more macro scale. I mean, this chart doesn't look good from the jump. I mean, look, it is floored though. I mean, you bought in at a low. Let's see here. If we pull down and then go to the low, which would be this 550 mark. Now we can go back to our daily chart. So as of right now, price action is sitting just above the 50-day moving average and below the 100-day moving average, but the 100-day moving average just kind of formed here because Shiba Inu as a token or coin is very, very young. And I'm just trying to see like what kind of patterns are we forming. So you have, let me just draw this, pull down the MACD here. So the stock RSI is good because it's floored, right? So it's sitting here at the floor. You bought it in a good spot. It's starting to rise up now. Stock RSI is basically a measurement of the relative strength index relative to the price action. So you have your RSI here, which has been sitting pretty much at like dead neutral, just below 50. And when there's no movement going on, your stock RSI drops. And that means that there's going to be some sort of surge up to the upside at some point. That's starting to happen. So you're in at 690, so you're already in the profit, which is good. If I were you and you're trying to swing trade this, obviously this is going to be a level of resistance. 820. 820 is going to be a level of resistance. And then your next level of resistance is going to be, next major level of resistance is going to be 900. So 820 and 900 are going to be big. If those two levels can be broken, you can get daily closes above these levels, then you're going to see, yeah, because that's definitely going to, I'm going to go ahead and mark it out here. What was the close? Yeah, it's 902. So that 902 level is going to be big because you've had areas here where you've come up and you've failed to close above them. So I would say again, 820 here. That's a target. And then this 902 level. If you can break those two levels and get closes above, then your next level of resistance is 975. Now let me look and see if we have a negative trend line here forming. Okay, so yeah, see, we broke this trend line. Let me change this to like 2. So we had a negative trend line starting from August 17th, forming down, and we just broke it here the beginning of September. So we're sitting above this negative trend line, and now we're starting to form a positive trend line upwards. I would think that there's going to be some movement up after we broke this downward trend line, and like I said, those two levels is what I would be looking at for potential areas of resistance. Oh, I need to keep the music going. Let's look at GME. GME still looks fine. In term, like just from the jump, looking at where the price action is relative to this moving averages and the bull market support band. So like GME is still, it's sitting above, you know, the 50, 100, and 200 day moving averages, and you recently had a price surge through the bull market support band. Next thing we need to see, we had a kind of a death cross here. We just need to see this price action move back above, and we need to see the price action move down here and test either the 50-day or the 100-day moving average as a support level. If it can, you know, successfully test this as support and bounce off, you're looking at, you know, price action to potentially move back up into the mid to upper 200s. Do I think it's gonna rip soon? I don't know, because GME is kind of weird, right? It had its like it's in a GME's hard to, you know, do long-term technical analysis on, but in terms of just looking at, you know, the last few weeks, last few days, you can see obvious level of resistance here is this 280, right? You had candles here that weren't able to close above. You had one candle that was able to close above here, and it tapped it as support, which you know, validates that level of resistance, and then we crashed right back through it. So this is definitely this 281 level is going to be a clear level of resistance, and I'm going to, you know, make this thick and make it red, just so we know that that's going to be like a wall. And then here at 227, not nearly as big of a resistance level, just kind of a peak that came back down. I'm trying to see why did I put that line there? I think it was based off maybe on a 4-hourly when I was looking at it in the past. Yeah, because there's definitely some times where we came up and tapped this level and came back down, had some closes and taps at this level, and we had, you know, this area support here back in late May. So, you know, you're gonna see a resistance at 227, which you've already seen, you know, a couple days ago, or yeah, a few days ago. So probably going to see the price action fall. I would see, probably going to see some come down here, test one of these moving averages as, you know, support, and then hopefully that could be the spring back up towards that resistance level. And if you break that resistance level, I would expect some action to happen in between those two numbers, between the blue line here and the red line. Yeah, I did read something about GME getting into the NFT space. Um, let me see if there's an article on that. Hold on one second. Hold on just a second. Let's see, GameStop, NFT. Oh, they have a website. Change the game. Interesting. Looks like they're already in the game. Very interesting. But yeah. Yeah, if GameStop gets in the NFT space, it'll definitely blow up. If you guys are from y'all are from Cypher Kicks, what's up? This is my haul. Like I said, I got all commons. I was hoping to pull at least a rare, but oh well. What are you gonna do? We were just I was looking at like the pool PM overall, just trying to find the other legendaries. But there's few. Oh, let me back it up here. I only saw 2 legendaries. I saw the one that was posted in the Discord, which was the one with the robot legs. Can't remember what the silhouette was. And then there was there's a legendary. I want to say it's a legendary Yeezy. I want to say it's a Yeezy 350 Night that's legendary. Can't remember. Go to the NFTs here. Oh, we got a nice. It's a solid rare. I did have a question. I saw. I'm scrolling through here, and there was a 350. There's a Yeezy 350 Night that was considered a legendary, and then there was one that was considered epic, but they looked exactly the same. Like I couldn't tell why one was considered legendary and why one was considered epic. Or yeah. Let's see if I can find it here. Oh, it's too late. Did any of y'all know like how to search for specific projects? Like, could I just like search this collection? So I have no idea. Like, there's links to the Twitter, but like in terms of the collection, I can't like specifically search. Oh, maybe. Hold on, let me see. Search by the policy. I don't know how to figure out like what pool it's in. I did not see the first legendary. I didn't see him from season. I didn't even look at the preseason. Well, CNFT.io is down right now, so I can't even check and see what the prices are going for. And CNFT Tools doesn't list cipher kicks, as far as I know. I think it's only. I think CNFT Tools only lists projects that are like totally sold. So since there's still seasons for, since there's still seasons coming for cipher kicks, you're not gonna see it. All right, let me see. Oh yeah. You talking about this one? The Breads, the original, the first. Yeah, I think it's gonna go for a lot for sure. You're claiming was it already listed on CNFT.io for 100K? He's got another one too. He's got the blue. Damn, that's crazy. I just hope the commons go for a decent amount, considering I only pulled commons on that drop. I expect the Yeezys to be decent just because they're Yeezys. I don't know about the purple Chucks though. Like I'm not even a big fan of Chuck Taylor's. Like, to be fair, Not a big fan of chucks in general, let alone the color purple. I got the metallic purple. Those fours. Those aren't fours. Not a big Jordan guy. Oh yeah, those are fours. Okay. I know enough. But in terms of the drop, I saw people in the Discord complaining. It was a pretty smooth drop. You just had to be quick. That was kind of the thing. Like if you weren't quick with the purchase, yeah, you're gonna get the short end of the stick. But that's kind of the funny thing is it's kind of equivalent to like actual shoe drops, actual sneaker drops. You just got to be quick. At least with this, you're not dealing with bots. Like that's at bare minimum. At least you're not fighting against bots with these. That's like the bare minimum. If anyone knows how to like search projects on pool.pm, I wish I find a name or policy. Maybe I can search by the policy ID. That probably is the ticket. Let me see here. If I search by the policy ID, go back to NFTs. There we go. Now we're in business. Now we can kind of skim through here and take a look at what's available. Oh man, I guess there's multiple policy IDs. I thought it was. These Travis Scotts are gonna go crazy. I think these are gonna go for a real. I'm surprised why these aren't. Why they didn't make these legendary, to be honest, because these things are fucking crazy. I wish I would have pulled one of these. I really do. Now you got the off-whites. On this policy ID, there's only 3 commons, and I was able to pull one of them. Let's try this policy ID. No. No, it's just pulling the same ones, but it won't go back more than 11 minutes. I wish I could go back further. Like, I don't understand why I can't go back further than, 11 minutes ago. If anyone knows how to operate pool.pm better than I do, by all means throw it up in the chat. 'Cause I'm not able to figure out how to go back further than the amount of time that they allow you to. People already sending shoes. This happened 10 seconds ago. Sneakers getting sent. There's some more TSs. Really wish I'd pulled one of those. I would have been so happy. It's okay though. There's gonna be more drops, more seasons. And does anyone know what the benefits are of being a Season 1 holder? So I'm trying to find out in the Discord. It's just I said any significance to being S1 holder. I said only time you'll see these kicks in S1. I guess that just makes them rare, right? Like, I mean, this was the only time you're gonna mint those kicks. Go back and look at the price action right now. Cardano is sitting right in between these two Fibonacci retracement levels. Still, we did get. I mean, yesterday we got that tap at 309. We'll see what happens. I mean, we've already broken this Fibonacci retracement level multiple times now, and we've tested it as support. Haven't had a successful test of support yet, which I'm kind of hoping we get. We may not. I mean, as long as we break through the 1414 level here, then that's okay, and we can test that as support. But the 1618 is the clear target here at the 340 mark. Ethereum sitting just below that 4K mark. Like I was saying before, would like to see potential test of support on this 0786 level, but if that doesn't happen, and we just go up to previous all-time high, that's fine. I'm perfectly okay with that as well. But what did y'all pull in the drops? What did y'all pull in the Cyphercake drop? Like, I want to know what y'all got. I just wish CNFT.io was back up right now. Kind of stinks that it's not, but I wonder how long that process is going to take for them to do that database upgrade. They tweeted about it, I think this morning or either last night. I think they're in Europe though, so yeah, it's a different time. So, but I hope they can get this up, within by next to Monday, unless they said something like that. Let's go to their Twitter. See if they post any updates or anything like that. Database move in progress due to the huge growth. We're performing a database upgrade. This is home preview users. There's no timetable on when they'll be back up, but I would like to think, that they could get this up starting sometime next week. That'd be nice. I mean, because the website was actually pretty slow. Trying to navigate that website was not the best. I think everyone was experiencing that. And then we can see once all the kicks are actually out, we can actually we can view them all in CNFT.tools, and that'll be cool. Is there any other projects y'all are in besides Cypher Kicks? Pull up when CNFT as well. Like, what other projects are y'all in? I'm a big fan of Atomic Heroes. I think they got a pretty dope idea. I'm also, you know, I went to school and studied biology, so I've got a, you know, kind of a knack for science. So that's what I think NFT should be about, stuff you like. Like, I like sneakers, I like science, and I like cool art. I don't think you should just buy something because you just think you're going to make a lot of money off of it. I mean, yeah, that's obviously a byproduct of it. And if your project is, you know, a solid project, it's going to it's going to make money, right? It's going to increase in value. That's insane. 180,000 for a Space Bud. Absolutely nuts. Some of these are just stupid. What's the last Space Bud going for? That's what. The last Space Bud isn't listed yet. 8,500. I mean, when you're looking at a $3 Cardano, these are the price of cars. 8,000, 14,000, 25,000, 9,000. I mean, you're literally talking about the price of used cars or new cars. 4,500. Crazy, crazy for the Cardano beans are actually doing pretty well. 500 ADA. Well, we got 50 ADA, 44 ADA. I don't own any beans. Wasn't a big fan of the art. Just my personal opinion. Some people like the art. That's cool. Not for me though. What's coming out on when CNFT? Anything that looks cool? Mask on buttons. They don't have a Twitter or anything. Prefer to look at their Twitter and not have to join their Discord quite yet. They actually upgraded this website. It looks much cleaner, which I'm pleased about that. But like, this looks way cleaner than it did last week. And Cypher Kicks used to be on here. I guess they're not considered up and coming anymore. Well, they are available, so I don't know why they're not in here. That's how I found out about Cypher Kicks, was through When CNFT. I don't see them. Space Horses. Do y'all know anyone else got any cool NFT projects that they're big on? Oh, here's Cypher Kicks. I just totally missed them. Data mobiles. Atomic Heroes are big. Cyber could get a lot of love, man. 51 likes. No one's feeling Cardano apes. But I know that these things are going for the high. Don't care about astrology. What is Crypto Keens? Looks like a CryptoPunk knockoff type thing. Don't really care for the CryptoPunk art. I know Politico's is very popular. And that shows with the 83 likes. Atomic Heroes is cool. Big fan of that, obviously. What else? There was another project that came out. It was called Time Trotters. I'm surprised I didn't see it on here. It's fucking stupid. The penis one. Not a big fan of that. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to wait for CNFT.io to come back, and we'll see what that market's looking like for these kicks. Okay. And it's looking like people bought 3 and only. I'm looking in the Discord. It looks like people only bought 3 and only got 1. Sucks. But I think that's just the nature of the sale, right? If there is only one available to fill the request, that's all that you could receive. It was just the nature of the drop. And now that is kind of why I like the dead pixel drop. The dead pixel drop is definitely one of the best, if not the best, on the NFT market. The way they operate, it's like a game, and it gives people, you know, an equal opportunity, and you get to actually see what you're potentially purchasing instead of just, you know, throwing money in and hoping to receive, you know, a rare or legendary or epic or whatever. It actually scrolls through, you know, each NFT, and there's a button up here to hit buy. It's up in the top right. You can't see it because I have the screen cut off on my stream, but there's a button in the top right that says buy. All these are sold. This was season 1. But you hit buy when that arrow, you know, is above the pixel, and however many people hit buy, then it goes through and it starts, like, it goes through the line and starts handing out to all the buy clicks. So if the arrow was above this pixel right here, and then, or let's say it's above this one, and everyone wanted the Santa hat pixel, and, you know, 5 people hit buy because they're trying to time it for the arrow to, you know, go onto the Santa dead pixel, then it would just go through one of those 5, whoever was the first to click would actually get this pixel, and then it would also autofill the 4 other clicks to these, to the next 4 pixels, and then it would stop here. Then it would just keep going, and it was almost like a game where you had to like time your purchases and try to, you know, try to basically get the rhythm down to trying to get the dead pixel that you want. And obviously when there was like a rare or a epic or legendary dead pixel that came up, there was people that were definitely trying to time it out, and it was very fun. So I'm a big fan of dead pixels, and I'm looking forward to season 2, which is going to be next Friday. Come back down and look at Bitcoin on the hourly here. So we actually have a we broke this. This is a very steep trend line. We did break that, so we're going to see a bit of a consolidation. I would expect potentially for us to come back down and test this level of support, because we have yet to do that after we broke it. After we broke 49,893, we have yet to come back down and test it as a successful support. There's got to be enough buying pressure here to keep this price action up and actually continue upward into that 52,000 region, where the ultimate battle will ensue. Yep. What is positive overall, though, is that we have created new local all-time highs. That's a good sign. It's a good sign that selling pressure down here is exhausted and the buying pressure is moving up slowly. If we go to the weekly, our stock RSI is now in the overbought range, which tells me that we're going to be in need of a cool-off period at some point. I mean, as you can see, not necessarily true, right? I mean, once the stock RSI maxed out here back in November, it stayed up in the, up in the like oversold region until January. So it stayed up there for 2 months. So who's to say we don't stay up here for 2 months until, November? This daily RSI, we need to break this downward trend. Hey, Diego. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate the PM on the Discord. If you like the stream, please subscribe. By all means, I'm on every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We talk about we talk about crypto price action. I talk about NFT projects, and I want to grow the community to kind of showcase other NFT projects and other coins that I may not be actively looking at. I mean, I have a decent list here. I got VeChain, Chainlink, Solana, Polkadot, Litecoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Bitcoin, obviously, Monero, Matic, and I even got like Dogecoin, Hex, Algorand. I got a bunch, but there's always more to look at. There's Ethereum tokens that I'm definitely not looking at, and there's always projects coming out. And when you build this community and you start to showcase those projects, you can just bounce ideas off each other and gain more information, gain more knowledge, and just be better equipped for the overall cryptocurrency market. I mean, this NFT market is so new. It's so young, and there's a lot to be learned. And it's always better to do it with people, to do it together, instead of going in by yourself and trying to just, do it independently. It's much more organically to go through conversation and build a little community. But Samzu, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah. And like I said, I will be. I'm streaming every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. as of right now. I could not stream this past Wednesday because I was dealing with real life situations, dealing with appointments and stuff like that. But I try to stream as actively to the schedule as best I can. And also, if you want, up-to-date tweets and whatnot, I'm constantly retweeting NFT projects. I'm also, I tweet. Just go to my Twitter. I'm always tweeting charts and what I think's going on throughout the week when I'm not streaming. So if you give me a follow, or if you follow my account, you'll be up to date on a lot of the price action and also NFT projects that are coming out. The last NFT project that I haven't spoken about that I'm a big fan of is one called Hatch Draco, which is an Ethereum-based NFT project, but they have a really interesting and cool concept where they minted eggs, and these are like dragon eggs, and the eggs don't hatch for a week. So the minting actually occurred, it occurred last Sunday, I want to say, and they sold out within the day, and now they're on OpenSea. And as you can see, the floor price for these eggs are 0.06 Ethereum right now. But once the eggs hatch, it's these dragon NFTs. And you can actually choose to hatch them, or you can keep them as eggs to maintain the, the mysteriousness, the anonymity, and kind of, it's like unopened, you know, packs, like unopened card packs. Like you have an unopened first edition, you know, Magic the Gathering card pack or Pokemon, original Pokemon card pack, something like that, you know, something similar to that. So, yeah, people right now are selling eggs, but once Sunday comes, you can go to their website and you have the ability to hatch your egg and receive the NFT. So that'll be cool to see, you know, what happens, you know, with the market after the hatching occurs. I just think the art's really dope. I mean, cool dragons, like just some really cool art, and that's kind of what NFTs were for in the first place, was the art. And like that just looks crazy. Different iterations. Obviously they have tiers like rare, you know, common, epic. And there's different types of dragons. Different, like, they have different specialties and stuff like that. Let's go to their website. So as you can see, they're sold out. But you know, Rainbow Rider, Ruby, what is that? Ruby Amphitheater. I can't really pronounce that. Plague Viren. I think it's Viren or Weirin. Space Rider. But there's still other species that they haven't even revealed yet, and the hatching occurs soon. And you can see here, you know, holders control the hatching, and plus gasless hatching, so you don't even have to pay gas fees when you hatch. You just have to pay gas fees on the mint of the egg. And then 15% of royalties return to holders, which I think is awesome. Purpose-driven with strong community involvement. Special edition NFTs hidden in the collection. I don't know what this means. Secret messages that need deciphering. I have no idea what that means. Empowering community artists. I have no idea what the... It says, hidden secrets within our collection. You must work together as a community to decipher the 2 anagrams. I have no idea what that means. I wonder if that has something to do with the dragons that are hatched. That's what I would assume. I'm assuming with the dragon NFTs, you know, there's going to be some lettering or something, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. Time will tell on that one. I just think this art is awesome. This art is actually extremely dope. And they have a Draco Punk, which is like a digitized version. It's just dope. It's just dope art all around. Eggs are still relatively cheap. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the floor on these start to increase as you're able to hatch and the eggs start to diminish. I think they had the mint price was 0. I had the mint price down here. It was like tiered. Like first 5% were 0.015 ETH, then after that 0.025, and then the rest were sold for 0.035. So I mean, you're paying potentially less than double for one, which is not bad. I mean, you got a rainbow one here. One thing I do know is that the color of the egg does not have anything to do with the actual dragon you're going to receive. That was a confusing aspect, and I know a lot of people were asking about that in their Discord. The rainbow egg doesn't mean you're gonna have a rainbow dragon. Or green egg doesn't mean you have a green one, or red doesn't mean you have a red one. This is just specifically for the eggs themselves. Once you decide to hatch, you then get the dragon NFT, and it's random. So you basically say, I want to hash one of my eggs, and they will send you a dragon NFT. It has nothing to do with the color of your egg. Like, yeah, you see there's golden eggs. I think there's only 4 types of eggs. There's the rainbow, golden, green, and red. Well, there's some rare eggs too. There's like a stone, and there's a white or a silver or something. And those are like rare eggs, and we'll see if anyone actually the holders of those will even open their eggs. They probably won't. I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't if I had a rare egg. That in and of itself will be a collector's item. Me personally, I have a rainbow, a green, and a red. Don't necessarily know if I'm going to open them. Interestingly, it looks like someone here bought an egg for 0.1 3 days ago. And they're trying to sell it for 1 Ethereum. We'll see if the eggs can pop up to 1 Ethereum. That would be pretty nuts if eggs start to increase. But yeah, another cool project. Litecoin's up 16% today. Just wanted to point that out. It busted through these resistance levels. Like, look at this. I had 3 resistance levels mapped out based on price action. Right there, right there, right there. Those are your 3 resistance levels. Multiple peaks on the downturn. 1 candle is all it took. Bust through all of these. And I would like to see, you know, some retracement, obviously, from that, because that's a massive candle. Definitely going to see some retracement, some sell-off, but that is very impressive from Litecoin after a somewhat abysmal bounce back. But, man, some of these altcoins are really, really impressive. Solana is insane, first off. Let's just go ahead and get that. I gotta adjust my Fibonacci retracements to add more levels because it's literally above the it's well above the 2.618. Like, this thing is nuts. I mean, anyone who bought in right here at this 1.272 level, that was just a great buy. I'll just say, and that was my point that I was making earlier, was that when you see these increases like this, you want to wait for a confirmation of support. Once you get that confirmation, that's just rocket fuel. And there you had it here at the 1.272 level. So, I mean, you just 2x'd. You 2x'd in literally a week. A week is all it took for you to double your profits. Unbelievable. And if you got in down here, just absolutely bananas. Now let me go ahead and adjust the Fibonacci. I gotta add more. We're above the 2.618. At this point, I need the 3.272. And then the 3.618. And then just give me the 4.236. So, I mean, we're almost at tapping the dang 3.272 level. Like, this is unprecedented. You would love to see this from, you know, another coin like Cardano or something. Like, what is Solana's market cap? It's got to be approaching. I mean, it passed Dogecoin. It's at 7. Like, what? I wonder. I hope there's is there a way to, like, let's see if we can do time machine coin market cap like for like 2 months ago. What? There we go, website. Alright, now let's go to coin market cap. And then let's look at coin market cap back in, let's do June 1st. And June 1st at 12 o'clock. And let's just see where Solana is. It's not in the top 10. Not even in the top 15. There it is. It won't load. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's gone from 18 to 7. I wish it loaded so I could see the full. And it's not loading, but I mean, Solana's just nuts. It is 4:01, guys, so I will have to get off here. I'm signing off. Thanks for everyone that joined in on the the stream chat. This was the most active stream chat we've had in a long time. So it's awesome. Slowly we are growing together, and it's awesome. It's awesome to see. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Have a good Friday. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on or subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch. I've got my Twitter, my Twitter handle, my YouTube down here. If you're on Twitch, in the in the description. So yeah, just have a good weekend. I will see you guys Monday, and we're gonna talk about what happens over the weekend. So yeah, y'all take it easy and keep it real.